doing?
Well, our business is doing very well. I mean, East is performing fantastically, up 20% year on year. So we're very encouraged by that, both in store and online. But suffice to say that I think the March numbers are looking quite flattered by the fact that the year-on-year comparison with extremely bad weather. People forget the beast from the east was with us, 12 months ago in the month of March. So some of those numbers I think are flattered by a poorer performance in the prior year. But current trade is great.
Do you think there's an element of stockpiling involved here? Because in the run-up to the original Brexit date, of course, there was a lot of inflated manufacturing activity because, actual, retailers were stockpiling. Come the month of March, and many people are actually rushing to the supermarkets to stock up on things in case we got to a hard Brexit.
I'm sure there's some evidence of that, but I think it's a pretty small number in the overall round. I think actually one of the most challenging things for the retail trade is not just what's happening here domestically with UK-based consumers, but what's happening from an international visitor perspective. And I think it's suffice to say that we've seen many of the airlines talk about a drop in passenger numbers as we were getting closer to that original Brexit date. And we can certainly feel in central London a weakness in the number of international visitors that's probably having a slightly duller effect in the retail trade in our business and also other West End businesses.
Do you get the sense that some of that shopping has now moved to e-commerce from the international community just because it's easier in terms of compensating for the lack of footfall?
Yeah, to some degree, but actually to the retail stats in March, footfall actually bounced back quite significantly. Footfall in the West End was up 1.2% in the month of March. Footfall actually in Fortnum's was up 4%. Right. So I think we're actually seeing a changing shopping habits. As people I always think that in times of nervous behaviour, sometimes people do what they're most familiar with, and that's actually returning to stores and returning to shopping malls and being more familiar in the territory. And consumers, of course, are looking for amazing experiences. Right. So you just can't get online. Being able to come and taste gorgeous chocolate Easter eggs in our store, for example, is as much about a social occasion as it's about commerce.
And where does your new vegan egg fit into all of that? Is there actually demand for that?
Oh, huge. I mean, vegan foods is fantastic. Actually, one of our best-selling lines this year has been the Blondie egg, which is taking a white chocolate egg and just caramelizing it a little bit to give it that sort of beautiful natural colour infused with hazelnuts from Piemonte, and that's been one of our best sellers.
Well, that certainly sounds lovely. In terms of, again, going back to the original question of footfall and people frequenting the store, I mean, do you get the sense that because of so much uncertainty around Brexit and where this is all headed, that a company like yours, which has the name, it has the brand, it has the recognition, could actually expand horizons and move to new geographic locations to take advantage of that?
Fortnum's demonstrated its commitment to the City of London just in the last few months. We've opened at the Royal Exchange just in the month of December a restaurant, bar and a store. In the last 2 weeks we've announced that we're opening our first ever standalone store in Asia, in Hong Kong. So we're very committed to going out in the world, and frankly great British businesses, that's what we all need to do, is whether we've got chaos in the UK sort of market scene, is get out in the world. I'm chairman of the ambassadors group for the Great campaign, for the government-backed campaign, and we're all about encouraging great British business to look out into the world, to extend our reach and to drive awareness of our products and good commerce on that basis. So Brexit brings tremendous opportunities in the world. I also think that, as business people, we're all obsessed with this Brexit thing, but actually for many, many consumers, what they want is to get out into shops, to find beautiful product, have great experiences and part with some of their money.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.